Hey there, people. So today I'm going in search of a sniper rifle. I'm going to tell you how to get the sniper rifle and even how to farm the sniper rifle, I suppose, if you need, I guess, more than one. But it also is going to include some special information about the dungeon, which I didn't even realize until today. So the sniper rifle is available after you defeat Plantera. Which means I should have gotten a little sooner because I've already defeated Golem and I'm actually well past that point at this point. But the thing is about the dungeon, there are like special areas of the dungeon where different types of enemies are much more likely to spawn. And you can tell by the type of background wall. So you can see here, I've just gone from, that's considered the regular brick background, and this is called a slab background. You can also tell by these little red, that's a Ragged Brotherhood sigil, is also an indication. And you can see here, I already have some different enemies. The rusty armored bones and such are going to spawn in this area. And the other enemies will spawn, but it's the likelihood that matters. You're like 18 times more likely to get the enemies specific to this area that you wouldn't otherwise get. Like the blue armored bones will spawn mainly in the other area, but there's 18 times more chance that you'll get certain ones like the rusty armored bones, the ragged casters, the giant cursed skulls, and the one that we're looking for, which is our buddy the skeleton sniper. There we go. So basically I'm gonna want to sit in this area of the dungeon, and yeah, these are one of the other guys, the ragged casters, who are gonna show up around here. And they're nasty, but you're basically going to need to sit in this area. You're gonna want to set yourself up in a place, of course, where you're not gonna get hurt too bad. These Bone Lee guys, who are really annoying, will spawn in all the areas actually, so can't really get rid of them, but you're going to want to sit in this area of the dungeon, and you'll have to, it'll depend, you know, there's different colors of dungeon. I happen to have the blue one, but the same three varieties of background apply. There's the regular brick, there's the, this is called slab or small brick. Oh, that's a sniper right there, so let's see if I can kill him. And there it is, actually. I didn't expect to get it that soon, so I've got my sniper rifle. And yeah, the third, just for your information, the third type of background wall is the, sometimes known as the block background, but normally referred to as the tile background. So those are your three types, and that's basically what all you need to do. I've got my sniper rifle just like that. So the sniper rifle is one of the higher damage weapons in the game, and as a ranged player, it's something I'm going to want. It's a little stronger on PC since the 1.3 update. That will be coming to other platforms, Xbox One, PS4, and eventually mobile soon. So there you go. This one, because I have so many damage boosting accessories, it's 410 range damage just by default with that particular, because hasty, that's actually not a damage boosting modifier. But you can see if I put in my sniper scope, it will stack with the scopes as well. So there you go, just like that, I took it from 410 to 440. And yeah, I'm going to want to reforge that to get a better modifier. But the basic damage on PC is, I think, 185, and you can tell my armor boosts plus all of my damage boosting accessories have taken that all the way up to 440 now. Plus 84% critical strike chance. I think the default is 29 on PC. So if you're still on a platform that doesn't have that update yet, I think the base damage is just 120 something around that, and the critical strike chance is only 19% to start with. But again, you get these modifiers: sniper scope, 10% both damage and critical strike chance. I've got my celestial shell, which also gives a damage boost. It doesn't list it there, and my destroyer emblem, an additional 10% damage, 8% critical strike. Of course, I got my shroomite armor. Each piece of this gives me some bonuses as well, and that's why my bonuses are so high. So that's going to help me do some serious damage, obviously. I'm probably going to want to slot that in there. The only thing about the sniper rifle is the use time. It's slow speed, so I can now fire that Actually, that's not even that slow because that's about as fast as I can fire. It is not auto fire, but there you go. So just to give you a little more information, the skeleton snipers will show up on the life form analyzer, which is right there. I've got one of those. So if you're hanging around that area of the dungeon and you're not sure if one's around or not, because the thing is they'll move slowly and they'll wait until they can fire at you, till they have a clear shot. So one of the things I was going to do, because I expected to be waiting a while, is like maybe carve a little hole in the ceiling and just wait there for them so that they would sneak up towards me looking for a clear shot and then I could kill them. That was one of my strategy that I had planned, but I got that way faster than I expected. And it's also worth noting that the background walls, those slab walls, if you remove them, you cannot move them or replace them in some other area, or replace them in that area. So you'll need to find that area of the dungeon. You can't, make it where you want it to be. You need to find that area, hang around in that area. You can obviously set up a little place where you can hide a little more safely, which is, again, I was just going to carve a simple hole in the ceiling. And yeah, those areas will have, as I say, rusted armored bones, ragged casters, and giant cursed skulls will spawn in those areas as well. You will get other dungeon enemies, but you want to be in the right area, and if you're in the right area, you got a much better chance of finding your skeleton sniper, getting that gun just like I did, just like that, and I hadn't gotten one the entire game up until now. Showed up in the right place at the right time, and bam, did it, done, got my sniper rifle. So I'm going to use that. I'm also going to want to get a chain gun from the Frost Moon event. I've already done a video on the Frost Moon, so I'm just going to do that on my own time. I'm not going to record myself getting a chain gun. But those are the two weapons that I wanted for the end game stuff as a ranged player. So I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.